Right guys, welcome back to the channel. In this video I'm just going to show you quickly how to set up your calipers on your road disc brake bike so as the pads aren't rubbing against the discs when you fitted new pads, say, and you're setting them up, or you just change the wheel, put the wheel back in, and now you find that the pads are rubbing against the disc. I'll just go ahead and show you how to adjust that up so you don't get no pad rub against the brake disc. Obviously these are brand new pads in here with brand new discs, so I'll just go ahead, slacken off the bolts again, making sure the caliper is actually moving. So if it moves, you know you slacken them off enough. So I'll just pump it up again, hold the lever on, do them up. You can hear that. So it's still got bind on there, because the tolerances are so tight between the pad and the disc. So if it's still binding like so, and you're thinking, well, how do I get it any better than that? And obviously if you're riding, then that's binding all the time, just ever so slightly, but still it's not running as free as it should be. So what I'll do is we'll remove the pin from the other side there, the clip, and then we'll just remove the pin out the middle. Like so. Now I'll just pull the pads out of the caliper. Like so. And then I'll just slacken off the caliper slightly. And then what I'll do is just check that I'll just check the pistons are moving okay and they're going actually back in. Properly before I do anything else. So with the spring in the middle there, obviously it's pushing the pads, the piston's pushing the pads in, and then the spring obviously helps the pads go back out, like so. So what you can do with the spring is just put the screwdriver there. So I'll just widen it ever so slightly there by pushing it over the body of a screwdriver on the shank of the screwdriver. Just push that apart a little bit. And then what we'll do, just refit your pads again. Into the caliper. Like so. Obviously making sure that you got the pin through the spring in the middle. through the opposite pad. Then we'll just nip that up. Then we just pop the clip back on the other side just to make sure we got it. Obviously, like I said before, the caliper's loose on there. So then I can pump the lever up again and then just hold it on. And nip the caliper bolts back up. So you just got it touching there in one place, as you can hear. And it's just a case of undoing it again, as you can hear. And doing the bolts back up. And there you have it. So it's just a case of persevering with it, like I showed there. And then you'll get it where you get it absolutely spot on. So that's how you get them, so they're silent and there's no rub. Right, so once you're happy with it and it's not rubbing, don't forget to put your snap ring back over your mounting bolt there to stop it coming undone. And then on the rear, always make sure you just got your pin there in the rear, in that hole there, as you can see. Right, so we got the back wheel refitted into the bike, and if I spin it, you'll hear that the disc is currently rubbing, as you'll hear. So obviously with it like that, it's no good riding down the road. So we'll go ahead and adjust that. Right, so that's the video complete there on the steps for it. I'll say it's just a case of persevering with it. If you don't get it the first time, then give it another go. As regards to that, that was new discs and new pads, so obviously when the pads wear over time, then the tolerances get less, obviously, as the material goes off of the brake pad. So it's less likely to rub anyway. But when they're brand new, the tolerances are very tight when you've got new discs and new pads. So as you see there, it is easy enough to set them up so you've got no rub. And as I say, there's no need to put up with it if it is rubbing, because obviously if you had a rim brake bike, you wouldn't put up with the pads being stuck on against the rims. So there's no need to ride with a disc brake bike with the disc binding anywhere or touching anywhere on the pad. So as I say, give it a go yourself. Until the next video, ride safe, and I'll see you on that one.